Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to P&P Show. Good vision.
In this episode, we will do some questions to our classmates.
The question are...
This year, we read Shakespeare. What are your impressions?
I didn't like Shakespeare very much, but I like reading The Merchant of Venice because it was more interesting and in a few points later.
I at the same time liked and didn't like reading Shakespeare because, for example, I found boring Romeo and Juliet and also The Merchant of Venice. But I think Macbeth is very interesting. In fact, he is the work that I prefer among those we have.
Shakespeare was amazing, the love literature, and helped me studying deep his contribution. We read The Merchant of Venice, but actually I prefer Hamlet because I love Ophelia and melancholy.
Reading Shakespeare was interesting because he gave a portrait of the society of the time, which it was full of poverty. Shakespeare represented his love stories and wrote a sequence of events in a completely
We used a social platform Edmodo. What do you think about?
Edmodo was useful because we could communicate with our teacher at home and she could put exercises to do for our homework. It's an instant communication.
Using Edmodo was helpful to improve my English because it was an opportunity to study in a new way with the practical function for where my skills would take me to the level I am now. I was proud to see that every step I have taken with Edmodo brought me the results I had hoped to achieve, and now some of the difficulties I had with grammar or writing seems like disappeared.
Using Edmodo is good because we can write to the teacher from home when we need help and she answers us very quickly. I like it because the teacher can also link some slides that are very useful for us. And when we do exercise on it, we can suddenly know which mistakes we have made.
Using Edmodo was great at first because we could be in contact with the teacher also outside of the school. In the last month, we used Edmodo, but we have a lot of homework for other subjects, so maybe we forget to check if there is homework on Edmodo, so sometimes we forget to do homework.
We revise grammar. What are your impressions?
Revising grammar was difficult to me because I'm not very good at English, but it helped me understand a lot of things that we have done the year before.
Revising grammar was useful because before this year I wasn't able to do a lot of things and grammar is very important.
Revising grammar was really useful because the last year me and my class did a recipe with English grammar basis. So during this year we have learned a lot. I'm so proud of me and my class.
Revising grammar was boring because we only review for grammar solution, even if we have to study to be better at writing and speaking, and to be ready to enter one day in the world.
What do you think about working in pair a special assignment?
Working in pair on a special assignment was an experience that serves to improve our English. For example, when I made a grammatical mistake, my classmates corrected me. This work also served to learn new words that I didn't know before.
Working in pair on a special assignment was very funny but also useful. It's a very good method to learn English with friends.
Working in pair on a special assignment was an interesting experience that works that we grasp quite over by time and focus. But it helped me to understand better the things that we have learned in class. I think that these works are very useful for the students.
Working in pair on special assignments was useful. My classmate Laura and I have done a particular work about the Merchant of Venice. I didn't like it actually, but then it helped me with my study.
How was study literature and history in English?
Studying literature in English was so interesting
but I prefer studying the English conversation in general.
Studying literature in English was interesting and helpful because we learned a lot of new vocabularies.
Studying literature in English was difficult because the vocabulary was not easy, but it was also interesting because we learned new words.
I never liked history and English literature is the same, so I don't like it a lot.
We noted that the program in general was helpful to improve our English. True?
Yes, and I think that Edmodo is a useful research.
Oh, now it's late.
Bye to the next episode.
Bye.